we are. Hey, welcome,
everybody.
folks. It is Sunday, August 21st, right? And so thank you for joining us for an end of summer all request SongFest. We wanted to do something just where we get to be together as a community with you all and sing some songs. I'm Sandy O from Emma's Revolution.
And I'm Pat Humphreys. Great to see you all there.
Yeah, great to have you all here. And we have folks joining us on Facebook. Nice to see you there. And folks watching after the fact on YouTube. And we are thankful as always and grateful as always for our tech team. That was Marcy running the video. And we've got Rada, Toby, Moria, Alice, and Paula on our tech team. So please give them some love.
Thanks so much, everybody. You make this so much easier every week. I really appreciate it.
So, because we're doing this as an all request song fest, we do want to hear from you, and you can put your requests in the chat here on Zoom or on Facebook in the comments. And we do have some folks who are helping us keep track of that, and we will also do our best to keep track of that. The way we like to do things, and speaking of our tech team, we are celebrating the birthdays of two of our tech teamers today. That is Rada and Marcy. And we have look at all of that love and applause for them. We have a song that we do as a celebration of birthdays when we do our hang, but we will do that song at the end of this all request.
Yeah, it's a song that Sandy wrote as a pandemic happy birthday song. You know, hopefully things are beginning to open up slowly, safely. I know that it's been kind of a rocky re-entry with still too many folks getting this damn virus. So do be careful, y'all.
I am looking through the chat to see some of these requests. And some of them were already like, oh, yeah, I'm not sure I remember how to play that one well enough. So we're not going to be able to do everything, but we are taking your requests, and we will do as many as we can. We thought it might be fun to check in with our birthday techie people and find out if they had and take their requests as our first request. So Rada and Marcy, what would you like to hear?
I'd love to hear Rock Me Ocean.
Okay, and let me just add you there so people can see you on your birthday. Let's see what Marcy's got to say.
No, it might be a little cliche and it's already in the list, so it's win-win, but swimming to the other side.
There you go. I think we can get both of those in.
I think we can manage those.
And happy birthdays to you both. We will
Thank you.
celebrate you again at the end of this event today here. So, and I'm just looking through the list as well. Yes, I see Lisa's comment. If you're doing songs by others, we could do Living Planet. I will put that on the list. And we know that, you know, folks may come in and out, and may come in and out and put their requests in the list as well, and that's fine. Thank you, Toby. Thank you very much. Hoda, so wonderful to have you back here.
Welcome
so
back.
Glad to see you. All right, nice. Thank you for that list, Toby. That's fantastic. So got it. I think let us start with Marcy's, because that is one of the, we know that song is always going to be on an all request song fest.
That's okay.
And we love that. Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to be singing Swimming to the Other Side for folks who are wanting to download lyrics and chords. All of the lyrics and chords for songs we've taught so far in these years are up on that link that's at the top of your post if you're joining us on Facebook. And probably a link here in the chat if you're joining us on Zoom. Or you can just sing along as if you were at a concert and you didn't have a piece of paper in front of you. That's also very, very good. Very welcome.
I'm just going to tune a little with the capo up there.
Just like a concert. All right.
Excuse me. Grab another little sip of water.
Yes. And for folks who are joining us here, we have enabled the live transcript, and you can see it or not see it as you like using the control panel. But we do love that that option is here.
And it is as accurate as it is, which means sometimes it doesn't get it right, but, you know, we have no control over that, just so you know. So sometimes there are really funny little things that it gets wrong.
That's true. I think if we had been making this set list for you all of what we knew you would request, this would have been on the top of the list anyway.
Okay, here we go. We are living neath the great big dipper. We are washed by the very same rain. We are swimming in the stream together, some in power, some in pain. We can worship this ground we walk on, cherishing the beings that we live beside. Loving spirits will live forever. We're all swimming to the other side. I am alone and I am searching, hungering for answers in my time. I am balanced at the brink of wisdom. I'm impatient to receive a sign. I move forward with my senses open. Imperfection, it be my crime. In humility I will listen. We're all swimming to the other side. We are living beneath the great big dipper. We are washed by the very same rain. We are swimming in the stream together, some in power, some in pain. We can worship this ground we walk on, cherishing the beings that we live beside. Loving spirits will live forever. We're all swimming to the other side. On this journey through thoughts and feelings, binding intuition, my head, my heart, I am balancing the tools together. I'm preparing to do my part. All of those who have come before me, band together and be my guide. Loving lessons that I will follow. We're all swimming to the other side. We are living beneath the great big dipper. We are washed by the very same rain. We are swimming in the stream together, some in power, some in pain. We can worship this ground we walk on, cherishing the beings that we live beside. Loving spirits will live forever. We're all swimming to the other side. When we get there, we'll discover all of the gifts we've been given to share have been with us since life's beginning, and we never noticed they were there. We can balance at the brink of wisdom, never recognizing that we've arrived. Loving spirits will live together. We're all swimming to the other side. We are living beneath the great big dipper. We are washed by the very same rain. We are swimming in the stream together, some in power, some in pain. We can worship this ground we walk on, cherishing the beings that we live beside.
Loving spirits will live forever. We're all swimming to the other side. Loving spirits will live forever. We're all swimming to the other side. There it is.
Thanks,
and a heart
everybody.
from Marcy. Yes, glad you enjoyed that. That is a lovely song to start. And I saw that it was a comment from Moria, who was also one of our tech team, I think, saying that song always relaxes her.
I'm so glad.
Agree.
That's nice.
So let's do Radha's request, which was Rock Me Ocean.
Yeah.
And we like to do that with our thank you. I think I have that on the list. Perfect. Thank you, Radha. Great. Appreciate that. We like to do that with our little recording device because that is how, I'm just having to remember which app I use for that. Probably the Looper, I guess.
That's what I was thinking. Then we have all the other vocal parts in there so you can hear all the harmonies and everything.
So let us clear whatever else was on here before, which was probably a Rock Me Ocean. I love this. Radha says, I'm in a beach mood. Yes, I'm always in a beach mood too. And I love that.
And
there we go.
We got back out to Star Island not too long ago, so it's kind of nice to remember those images of the island where we wrote this song, where Sandy actually wrote this song. As we're singing it this time.
All right. Let's see if this is, hopefully this is a good key. Let's get the key of the ocean. Rock me, ocean.
Rock me, ocean.
Whoa, it sounds like it's high, Pat.
It's a little high. Because that other line is very hard for me to say.
I know, I wondered. Rock me, ocean. We'll do that. You're in Kennebunkport, says Radha. Not too far from Star Island.
Oh,
yes.
very nice.
Here we go. Rock me, ocean.
Rock me, ocean.
Warm me, sun.
Warm me, sun.
Swing low, swallow.
Swing low, swallow.
When day is done.
When day is done.
Rock me, ocean.
Rock me, ocean.
Bless me, moon.
Bless me, moon.
Though I leave here,
Though I leave here,
I'll come back soon.
I'll come back soon.
Rock me, ocean.
Rock me, ocean.
Warm me, sun.
Warm me, sun.
Swing low, swallow.
Swing low, swallow. When day is done.
Rock me, ocean.
Rock me, ocean.
Bless me, moon.
Bless me, moon.
Though I leave here,
Though I leave here,
back soon.
I'll come back soon.
Though I leave here,
Though I leave here,
I'll come back soon.
I'll come back soon.
Yeah. That's so much fun to sing that one. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. All right. Well, we have a list. And yes, you can still put your request in.
And we'll get to as many of them as we can.
That's
Or
right.
as many of them as we
You
are
can play.
able to play.
Let's do this one next. How about?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And by this one, I mean this
Kilimanjaro.
climate song that we wrote, really like the first climate song that I wrote once Pat and I were performing together. When We were singing at a very early demonstration at the Capitol to bring attention to what was then called global warming. And if your summer was anything like our summer, you felt that warming. But we also know that it can cause warming some places and cooling other places and chaos everywhere, and that's why it's called climate chaos these days.
Raining and flooding, where it's happening in Tennessee and Kentucky these days.
Diane is there on Facebook and said, greetings from Mount Rainier, Maryland.
Aw.
How about keep on moving forward? Well, let's put that on the list.
Okay.
You see, you'll get it. I think you'll probably get it when we start playing. It's like it comes back as muscle memory. There it is.
No, that's a...
It's close.
Well, we'll figure it out, maybe.
That's your second chord. That's your ending. There's just one more chord before that
I know.
one.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah, you got it? There you go. Lynn says, didn't mean to torture you with my request.
No. Just gave me a second. I was like, oh boy, I haven't played that one in a little while.
It's actually really fun for us. It's the whole time we've been doing this with you all, of teaching you our songs and relearning them ourselves has been a wonderful opportunity to stay in touch with all of our songs. This was from our very first album called 1 times a million equals change. Kathy Sagal says, sending love from Rhode Island.
Hi,
Love
nice
back
to see
to you,
you.
cousin.
Nice
We
to know
love
you're
you.
there.
Really? Okay.
There.
Okay. You're getting our lyrics up just for fun. All right.
Yeah, just to make sure we got them.
Here we go. Oh, except mine's not so in tune. I had all that time to get it nicely in tune. I see your request there, Bob and Mabel, so we'll put it on our list.
Oh yeah, wowie. That's an early one.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Almost.
You start first anyway.
What had been for 11,000 years, ancient ice and snow, is melting like 11,000 tears down the face of Kilimanjaro.
Where time itself is frozen, suspended in the air. Now the water flows on Kilimanjaro, damaging the essence of our atmosphere, threatens our existence. Kilimanjaro, oh, oh, Kilimanjaro, oh, oh, Kilimanjaro.
Where the oceans meet the rivers and the bays, watch their waters rise, reclaiming what were dry lands yesterday, right before our eyes.
Tuvalu to Tonga, the shores of New Orleans, Venice to Jamaica, Kilimanjaro, from the South Pacific Ocean to the Gulf of Mexico, flooding from the tears of Kilimanjaro. Oh, oh, Kilimanjaro. Oh, oh, Kilimanjaro. Oh, oh, Kilimanjaro. Oh, oh, Kilimanjaro.
What will be in 11,000 years? and sky. Squandering our privilege, Kilimanjaro. Glacial ice is falling, corporations lie, covering and stalling Kilimanjaro. We have seen you crying, we can't find the year. What we've been denying, Kilimanjaro. We can stop the yearning, we can stop the tears. We are finally learning, we are finally learning, we are finally learning. Oh, Kilimanjaro. Oh, Kilimanjaro. Oh, Kilimanjaro. Oh, Kilimanjaro. Thank you for that request.
Yeah.
Nice to sing that song. All right. I see. Yes, we're going to add Mabel and Walls and Windows to our list. What would you like to pick the next song, Pat?
Let me think. I am open on this one.
The artist of our backdrop, Bob and Mabel, is Jan
Burger.
Jan Berger and Donovan, whose last name I don't remember, of Paper Hand Insurrection.
Let's see.
From North Carolina.
Did that.
Hello from Connecticut, says Tiggs. Hi, Tiggs.
Hi.
Nice to have you there.
I don't want to do Cold Cup.
Yeah, sure.
Gosh, we haven't done that one in
We haven't done that one in a
million
while.
years. Woo. So why not?
So why not? And we are keeping track, but we weren't keeping track of who requested which. So whoever requested Cold Cup of Water, here it comes. Once we tune.
Capos, mini capos.
And tuning and capo. Oh, look at that. I do have a guitar part. Thank goodness for our charts.
Yeah, I saw that one. I thought, oh, you might like to do that.
Thank you. Perfect. Thank you for
Yeah,
your text, Rada, keeping me up. And
I wrote
Toby.
this some years before, not before we met, but before we were singing together regularly, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
For the Rural and Migrant Ministry, a group that addresses the needs of migrant and immigrant and undocumented farm workers in the Hudson Valley. Let's see. Who were hugely instrumental in finally, after I think 26 years, getting an omnibus bill passed in the legislature there in New York State that covers the all pretty much of the demands that the farm workers had, including actually even their right to collective bargaining, if I'm not mistaken. Which was always the sticking point. They never wanted these farm workers to be able to form a union. But at this point, when I wrote this song for one of their campaigns, where we all went to lobby in Albany.
Oh, okay. You're down.
Yeah,
that step.
I think that's where I'm supposed to be. Is that?
That's fine.
Is that where your capo?
No, this is better to be down a half step.
Okay. Anyway, at the time, there were farmers that were refusing to provide potable drinking water for the farm workers, which, I mean, this is so reprehensible, really. And it was so shocking that they weren't even willing to, and this was at a time where there were no standards for housing, there were no paid days off, they had no access to health care. and so the bare minimum was no. It really, it's not too much to ask for you to provide drinking water for these people who sometimes work 14 hours in the fields, and so we sort of shamed them into it, partly with this song and with all the lobbying we did that year. But now all of those things actually farm workers in New York State have access to. Now it's just a matter of enforcement. So, but it was a really proud day when they passed that bill. So, this Cold Cup of Water from my very first solo CD, Same Rain. Wowie, back when I was a baby. Well, this does feel a tad low.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe you should look and see how we did it, the chords that we might have given you all, so we can play in the same key as you.
Yeah, I'll go up a half step.
I don't know if that's what we gave to you all, but anyway, we'll deliver the song.
Well, let me see.
There are too many little things to check.
It's a little. Yeah, it's kind of right in between.
Okay, well, just whatever one you want.
But you have it on 10.
Can you check the other chord charts that I would have given to people, not just my chord chart? You play an open G, it looks like. And you don't think you do. Okay.
I do play an open G. So.
Can you scroll one more and see? And is there another one? Maybe we didn't teach this song, so that's fine.
No, I did. Well, I'm sure we did actually, because
Sorry, folks. We just want to make sure we give you the same thing so you can play along. Okay, then I don't really know, Pat. So let's just play this one. Whatever you want. We did teach it, says Toby. Okay. Good.
Yeah. No, I remember we did teach it. Let's just try it up this high.
Okay.
Yeah. Here we go. Cold Cup of Water. Acres and acres of row upon row, scratched in the face of the land, holding the hopes of the seeds we have sown deep in the cracks of my hands. We come from places our children can't grow, some of us south of the border, seeking safety and wages and work, dignity, food and water. From harm may we be delivered, demand though we may be fired, to meet and bargain together for all workers, clean and safe shelter, and a cold cup of water, and a cold cup of water, The dust stings my eyes, my fingers will blister from poisonous water and air. If I speak up, the crew boss insists there's hundreds to take my place here. From spring to the fall, we all make the rounds, from bunkhouse, orchard, and field. In 49 years, I'll be under this ground, waiting for next season's yield. From harm may we be delivered, demand though we may be fired, to meet and bargain together for all workers, clean and safe shelter, and a cold cup of water, and a cold cup of water, I trusted the grower's promise of work and lived months away from my home. Now I yield little more than blisters and dirt, and the weariness in me is growing. If you think you owe my family no debt, let the fruit spoil on the bough. $3 billion of my toil and sweat are feeding your empire now. From harm may we be delivered, to man though we may be fired, to meet and bargain together for all workers, clean and safe shelter, and a cold cup of water, and a cold cup of water, just a cold cup of water.
Oh yeah, nice to sing that one.
That was nice to sing that one. Thanks for that
Wow.
request.
Thank you. And maybe that was Shireen making that request because you said you did teach it. That's how I know it.
That's nice.
That's lovely. I'll look at the list. Let's do. You know what? There's really like so many fun ones to sing. Let's do "Always Loving You" while we have both guitars on.
Sure.
And then there's a cheer in the crowd for "Always Loving You."
Nice.
And then maybe we'll do that one with the banjo after that.
Sure.
Put your banjo on.
This is another one that we wrote out on, that I wrote actually out on Star Island.
I knew this was going to have a summer feel. This end of the summer SongFest with both songs from Star Island. That's nice.
I think Sandy's always a little sad at the end of summer. I'm always a little bit. I'm definitely affected by the light change. You know, I can feel the angle of the sun is much lower, and I definitely get in that moody kind of fall space with that. But here especially, our temperatures have been over 100 for quite a long time. They vacillate between mid to high 90s and up to, we've been up to about 108 here in the Sacramento Valley. And I am really happy to to have it get a little bit cooler, especially at night. We can throw the windows open. We're really lucky here in California that there's usually about a 40 degree difference between daytime and nighttime.
Yeah, if not 50 today. I think it's 50.
Even 50. Yeah.
And Rebecca was asking where Star Island. It's off of Portsmouth, New Hampshire.
Yeah.
And you're right. It's right near Maine.
Yeah,
but it is in New Hampshire. It's right on the border. So
yeah, they call it the Isle of Shoals.
Yes. Yeah.
Lots of pirate stories out there. This little unprotected island.
Oh, could you get our...
Yes,
Yeah.
I can.
Thank you. Our lyrics and stuff up.
It's,
Now we have folks weighing in up here on Zoom about which season is their favorite. And yes, to Lisa, we were there on Star Island recently.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, it was really lovely. We played there. It was really wonderful. We played an outdoor concert under the stars. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it was quite beautiful. Of course,
Hi, Peter.
It's an island, so it had those beautiful island breezes. And
Our friend Peter Elsop is there on Facebook, and we are doing that song next that you just requested, Peter. Lovely.
nice to hear from you, Peter.
Yeah. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2.
In the moonlit tide,
You will find me there.
in the crystal sky,
You will find me there.
when the night is long,
You will find me there. Always loving you. Always loving you. Where you go, I go there too. And still everything I do, I'm always loving you.
in the lightning flash,
You will find me there.
when the wind is fierce,
You will find me there.
as the storm blows by,
You will find me there. Always loving you. Always loving you. Where you go, I'll go there too. find me there.
In the brilliant blue,
You will find me there, always loving you. Always loving you. Where you go, I'll go there too. Ashton, everything I do, I'm always loving you. Always loving you. Where you go, I'll go there too. Ashton, everything I do, I'm always loving you. I'm always loving you. All right, one extra. Lovely. I get the warm and fuzzies from this one too. Thank you, Toby, and a little bit teary. Absolutely. All right, let's do
Oh, right.
the Banjo Song.
The Banjo
The
Song.
Banjo Song. We also, in my mind,
Banjo
is
capo
it right
here?
there? Okay, can you use one of these capos? Like
Maybe.
a guitar capo?
Maybe.
I can go get it. Why don't
Maybe
you talk about the
yours.
song
Maybe
and-
yours. Maybe yours. Maybe yours. Okay.
Maybe you can use my capo, but then I will need another capo.
Oh,
So you talk to
Oh, the
people
cases are
and I
there,
will
so
get a
you can
capo.
find me one. Yikes. Yeah. This is the song that I wrote that came to me right after Pete Seeger died, because I was really just kind of meditating on all the remarkable ways that he touched my life, and he was really quite an influence even before we crossed paths, and and much to my surprise, we ended up not only crossing paths but becoming friends, and it was a great treat and honor to hang out with him. We're friends for close to 30 years, and it's really and I was there at his bedside in his last moments, which was also just a remarkable experience. Oof.
And Rachel wrote, I hope you all are buying up those Pete Seeger stamps. I think, yes.
I kind of couldn't deal with buying it like I know some folks sort of rushed to get there on the opening day and bought them, and I'm sure there's some money reason to do that, but I just wasn't ready. And I also didn't really care about the money reason. I'm sure I probably should care about those things, but I don't. And I decided while we were on the road, oh, you know what? I'm at a post office. Maybe I should just see if they have them. And I was coming back from a conference, and I was down in Nashville, and so I just asked for them, and then, boy, when she handed them to me, I still tear up just thinking about it. I just it was so emotional. For one, it's just kind of weird to say goodbye to a friend, but to see their face on a postage stamp was also just weird and beautiful and very moving. So I'm just gonna keep tuning my banjo.
Sending a hug, says Rada. That's nice.
Thank you. That's lovely.
Yeah, and you know what? Rachel was just writing that they were in a chorus. Let me find it on Facebook. I sang in a chorus Pete created called the Sloop Singers. We were in New York City. He was a remarkable man.
He truly was.
So we know how many people felt so much love for Pete and all that Pete did and all that Pete and Toshi did. And, you know, there's just wonderful ways to remember both of them, and singing for them and about them is of course, one of those ways. And I'm just thinking right now of a park that got renamed the Pete and Toshi Seeger Park in Beacon, New York. And it has a beautiful view right on the Hudson. And not just the view, but it's got, you know, places for kids to play and places for adults to be just exactly who they were, wanting to build community through song and through love of nature.
And, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, Rachel, I think that park actually started out as a dump, and partly due to the work that Pete and Toshi did in that community, they created a fill and took out toxic things there and put in landfills so that park exists today. It was done a long time ago, long before I came to the Hudson Valley, but it was largely due to the efforts of Pete and Toshi that park exists at all.
Yeah, and there was a lovely post from Carolyn. Let me see if I can get the name. Here we go. Yes, Carolyn on Facebook saying, "The right time to buy is when you are ready. Hugs to you on the loss of your friends." So everybody understands, Pat.
Are you tuned to the tuner?
Almost.
Sorry, banjos are notoriously challenging to tune. And I've been playing borrowed banjos on the road, so my banjo is a tad neglected. Sorry about that, everybody.
That's all right. That's why we're doing this all spontaneously, so you get to see how many things there are that we have to pull together in order to do a song, one song to the next. It's fun this way. It also means we have to, more like a live concert. Yeah. And in a live concert, we would know the order. So we would be looking and we would say, oh yeah, let me tune to this next one. But this is fun also.
All right. And generally my banjo would be in the neighborhood anyway. All right.
Rachel said you're right. And yes, Rachel used to crew on Clearwater. So
Yeah.
Nice. So we'll be doing this song called Sing People Sing if you're following along on lyrics and anything like that. And if not, just listen and sing. That's how Pete would have done it.
Yeah.
Yep.
But people,
right there.
Pete loved for people to jump in and be part of what was going on. So feel free to do that wherever you are, behind your little mute buttons. All right, here we go. Sing People Sing. When I was 4, I had a toy made of plastic and of joy, a magic musical machine from a drum, a stick, and strings. I couldn't know as I would play. They lifted me the man one day, playing the songs that shaped my life and taught the world to sing. Oh, hear the banjo ring, hear the people sing. Hope changes everything. Sing, people, sing. Summer of my 18th year in San Francisco, eat a beer. I jumped onto a trolley car, alone and wondering. The grove was full when I got there. People came from everywhere. Climbed a redwood by the stage to watch the reveille. Oh, hear the banjo ring, hear the people sing. Oh,
I would trade it all today to hear your banjo ring. Oh, hear the banjo ring. Hear the people sing. Oh, changes everything. Sing, people, sing. Oh, hear the banjo ring. Hear the people sing. Oh, changes everything. Sing, people, sing. Sing, people, sing. Sing, people, sing. Nice. Glad to hear you like that one. I'm thinking, let me tell Pat, I'm thinking about that one and then that one.
Okay.
What do you think? Or
sure.
we
Sure.
could skip that one.
No. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. There's, time's coming up on that one.
Yeah.
Anyway, so.
So, there's so many good songs that you all, we're so pleased that you have favorite songs of ours and that you've picked some. And of course, we would love to play all of them for you. I think what we will do is play a few more because we started a little bit after the hour. We'll play a few more. And,
Yeah. Gosh, that went by quickly.
yeah, well,
Yeah. Let's
we started a little bit after, and also, sort of
takes time.
tuning takes time, but and we do have to tune at concerts. So just to, obviously, but just to point out what's different about it. Well, when we don't know which song is coming next, if we do know, let's start with that. When we're doing a concert and we do have our set list, so we know what's happening next, one of us can be tuning right away to that point and doing the introduction, and the other one can be picking up the next instrument they're playing and that kind of thing. And so we can streamline that timing. When we don't know exactly what's coming next, we need to think about that together, and then all of that happens at the same time instead of sequential. I'm sorry, it happens sequentially instead of at the same time. So it ends up taking a little more time.
And I think on the recording, just
Oh yeah,
full disclosure. Well, no.
because people might be
Well,
playing
yeah.
along.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
Okay,
If there are people playing along, you will be confused if we don't do it the way.
so we will do it in
Like
C.
the recording. Yeah, we typically, since that recording, we actually usually play it a half step up. But just in case there are folks that are wanting to play along, we'll do it. We'll do it in the key that we wrote it in.
And Peter said thanks for that song, and also gave us an important reminder to remind folks to support our work through our Patreon page. We thank you for that. Peter is a performing artist. You've heard him here on these Learn a Songs with us, and he, like us, knows how it is to be a performing artist. So we do love to receive your support as monthly donor if you'd like to be on our Patreon group. Or you could also send a donation for today, since it's a concert, and we do ask you to donate when you can, because that helps keep us doing this work so that we can continue to do this work. We're doing If I Give Your Name, which was a request, I think, from you, Lisa, right there. So as we are coming up on September 11th, and also because one of the concerts we'll be doing in this upcoming tour, we're going to Florida, North Carolina, Maryland, and New York coming up starting in September. We are going to be doing a fundraiser concert in North Carolina for the Immigration Justice Initiative in Chapel Hill. And what they are doing is raising funds so that they can be a sanctuary home for people who are trying to stay in this country and who have left their countries because of danger in their countries. And this song, If I Give Your Name, is about undocumented people who were caught up in the Trade Center attack and whose families were left out of any of that support that did get provided to families who lost a member of their family on 9/11. So,
And families that try to register their missing loved one, not all, but families that unfortunately during that time had to interact with federal officials when they dealt with city officials and state officials in New York State, they were treated with respect and compassion, but when they were in contact with federal officials, the federal officials were sometimes seizing papers. So that community was, already grieving for the loss of the disappearance of their loved one, and then there was this just tremendous fear, this shock wave of fear, really, that went through that community. And we heard these stories from people that were there, actually doing work at the docks where the families came to register their loved ones, and just that the thought of those families already suffering that loss, but then having to suffer that loss in silence because of fear of them or other family members being deported as a result of making that loss public was just like too much for us to take in. And this was one of the first songs that Sandy and I wrote together.
Mi esposa, my wife, worked on the 80th floor. The company had hired my people before. She got the job by word of mouth. That's the way in the north when you're from the south. They say 3,000, but the counting's not done. Mi esposa está muerta, 3001. I have no papers, I have no rights. All my days and sleepless nights, missing you silently. If I give your name, will they come after me? Mi hermano, my brother, the elevator man, a doctor in our country, but you take what you can. I saw the photos in Union Square, but I could not leave his picture there. They say 3,000, that's not true. Mi hermano no volverá, 3002. I have no papers, I have no rights. All my days and sleepless nights, missing you silently. If I give your name, will it come after me? Mi hija, my daughter, went in early that day. She had always been that way. Her daughter asked, where did she go? How to tell her, I don't know. They say 3,000, but that can't be. Perdí a mi hija, 3003. I have no papers, I have no rights. All my days and sleepless nights, missing you silently. If I give your name, will it come after me? Mi padre, my father, I have no words, I try to find you. When I heard they gave some ashes to families, but I'll only have the ones I breathe. They say 3,000, so many more desaparecidos, 3,004. I have no papers, I have no rights. All my days and sleepless nights, missing you silently. If I give your name, I have no papers, I have no rights. All my days and sleepless nights, missing you silently. If I give your name, mi esposa, my wife, will it come after me? Mi hermano, my brother, will it come after me? Mi hija, my daughter, will it come after me? Mi padre, my father, if I give your name, will it come after me? Thanks so much, y'all.
Yeah, thank you.
And Shireen wrote, I'm so glad you're singing this one. I love the songs that tell the stories we need to remember about struggles for justice. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. So let's go to the song with the baritone, and then we can do the other song with the baritone guitar.
Okay.
And we can finish it up.
Certainly.
This concert, this mini concert. Let me get you your baritone. Our neighbor Mimi said, love this one. Thank you.
That's so nice. Yeah. Nice to know you're out there, Mimi. I hope our neighbors in Mount Rainier are doing all right through this weird, maybe it's okay to be out time and maybe we should still stay in time.
Yes.
Tuna.
All right, got the lyrics. Thank you much. Oh, Gail says, thank you so much for a beautiful and moving concert and sing-along. Thank you, tech team. And enjoy the birthday celebrations. Lovely.
Dun, dun.
Very funny. We're going to sing Pat's song, Clearwater Tune. Actually, I may have helped in this one. Yes, I did. So we'll call it our song. As a kind of gentle song to bring us back from the last one.
Yeah.
And also to get a chance to hear the beautiful baritone guitar in our concert today.
Yeah, it's so funny. I I feel my way through so much of life, and then my head catches up, and I just thought, gosh, why? I don't know why exactly, but I just love hearing those low notes on this guitar. And then I even got one and started playing one, and all of a sudden it occurred to me, oh yeah, the reason I love Pete Seeger's guitar so much is that it's actually a 12-string version of this, but it's a baritone guitar. It has all those great big low notes. So it's kind of like having a little bit of Pete infused in these songs. So whenever I play, and I, just a couple of these songs just sort of popped out when I started playing. So this was one that I did for the Clearwater Festival. They did an online festival, and I was thinking of singing a different song, and I thought, no, I really kind of want to do one. So let's see what happens. So this is what happened. Called Clearwater Tune. Okay. This note is so low, it's really hard to keep in tune. Water, carry me down, rock me in your arms, sail me on by the river towns, take me with the wind, guided by the moon, sing to me a sweet, clear water tune. In winter she's safe beneath her shade, where work parties gather and fix her toad ahead. They clean her bow to stern and down below. Soon she will be ready with the melting ice and snow. Water, carry me down, rock me in your arms, sail me on by the river towns, take me with the wind, guided by the moon, sing to me a sweet, clear water tune. Swans return as the ice recedes, beckoning the blossoms, awakening the seeds, bending on the sails we're nearly through. Springtime we push off the dock and sail downstream to you. Water, carry me down, rock me in your arms, sail me on by the river towns, take me with the wind, guided by the moon, sing to me sweet, clear water tune. Through the osprey's eyes, navigating the skies, water flows from mountain to the sea. Though I live miles away, I can always say our Hudson River sloop still calls to me. She lives Pete Seeger's dream each time she sails, inspiring folks with songs, enchanting them with tales. Ancient water touches all our lives. Keep our water sacred and we will all survive. Water, carry me down, rock me in your arms, sail me on by the river towns, take me with the wind, guided by the moon, sing to me sweet, clear water, water, carry me down, rock me in your arms, sail me on by the river towns, take me with the wind, guided by the moon, sing to me a sweet, clear water tune. Sing to me a sweet, clear water tune.
Nice. That's a nice one to get to sing.
Yeah.
Well, what we are going to do is do one more song. Glad you like that one. One more song here. And as I mentioned at the top, we're celebrating the birthdays of 2 of our tech team. And we usually sing this song in the hang that we do afterwards, but let's sort of do it all together since it is a song that we wrote and it might have been a song you wanted to hear today. We're going to be singing Celebrate You for Rada and for Marcy for their birthdays. And what we like to do when we're in our Zoom chat after the events is put in any birthday wishes we have for those 2 folks today. You may have already done that at the top of the hour. If you didn't, this is going to be your chance to do that. And we may have a couple little purple surprises up our sleeve, since that seemed to be a common favorite color between the 2 of you. Oh, except it might make me disappear. Let's see. There we are. That's our good wishes. We won't keep it on while we're playing, but that is our happy birthday.
But we'll also, maybe we should move out of it so you can actually read
Sure.
it.
I can't move out of it. It keeps following me.
Move toward me.
Well, there it is. So we will put up the picture background. Let's see if that works. Nope, you're still going to lose us. But you can see that some other folks in the Zoom have them on for you to celebrate you and your birthday. And I think, isn't it on the...
Well, I
baritone?
haven't really played it on here much,
Okay.
but I can try.
No, don't.
Well, look, wait.
Just play what you want.
Play your part, and let me see if I can just grab
I
it.
think it's probably the same. Well... Na, 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 You might play it capo, don't really know. Yes, she did play it last week for me, but she played it on a regular guitar and not on the baritone guitar. So that's what she's trying to see about if she likes the chords on the baritone still. Otherwise, she can pick up the guitar. That's the other song. Okay.
Oh, that's right.
But it might
so
still
the
work.
yeah, let's see. So the it's the bridge part. I want to make sure. Sorry, you're right.
Okay, so next one.
Okay. Oh wait.
Let's see.
Wait.
Back to that. Yeah. What key are you playing in? Yeah, 4, 5. Having fun. Yeah.
That's where it is. Well, I'll try it.
All right. Here we go. This is Celebrate You, and thank you for playing your... I see Moria's got the screen on. That's lovely. And Toby, oh my gosh, that's lovely. Our fun tech team. Ah, there's Rada's. I guess is that your Aunt Rada? Hello, nice to see you. All right, here we go. Or Mom, good.
Yes, right.
Haven't met you all enough
Yes.
to know. Mm-hmm.
Molly, right? Nice to see you.
Another year around the sun, and what a year it's been. Couldn't have seen this coming round the bend. Still every day had its blue sky, every night had its moonlight, every okay, what?
You're right.
Here,
I keep
give me that
messing it
guitar.
up. I always think it's going to be so simple. Sorry about that. I'll just do it regular. So play your first chord.
Okay, I will. I will.
I think I might do it open. Sorry about that.
It's all right.
There we go. Sorry.
There we go. Here we go. Take it from the top. Another year around the sun, and what a year it's been. Couldn't have seen this coming round the bend. Still every day had its blue sky, every night had its moonlight, every moment brought you here again. Before this day's through, I hope you celebrate you. Happy birthday to you. Before this day's through, we're gonna celebrate you. Happy birthday to you. Over pixels, through the airwaves, posted on a book of faces, maybe a letter or two. Now a song to say we love you. We're better off because we know you. Called you up to tell you that it's true. Before this day's through, I hope you celebrate you. Happy birthday to you. Before this day's through, we're gonna celebrate you. Happy birthday to you. Here's to this year and to the next one. May it bring you all you long for, and then some. Love and laughter, peace and hope and health and fun. Raise a glass, cut the cake, dream all the wishes you could make. You deserve them, each and every one. Breathe the moonlight, dance the blue sky, live it all with love. And then I'll sing this song next time around the sun. Before this day's through, I hope you celebrate you. Happy birthday to you. Before this day's through, we're gonna celebrate you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. All right. Happy birthday to Marcy and Rada.
Yeah, happy birthday, y'all.
Thanks for being on our tech team. We want to thank the tech team for helping us do this. This is, what is this, year 2.5 here, right? And we do love to celebrate birthdays. We usually do that in our Zoom hang after, which we will have, but we wanted to do it this afternoon here in the All Request Song Fest that we're doing for you as the summer winds to a close. We do invite you. Toby says, best job ever. Toby from our tech team. Very sweet. We do invite you to make a donation or a contribution to us and our work if you can today. This is how we stay doing this work. And you can become a member of our Patreon community. We do have some big news that we're going to be announcing in a newsletter very soon. We're really happy about that. And we will be seeing you next Sunday for a Learn a Song. And the Sunday after that, I believe, too, which will be Labor Day weekend. I've got some ideas for that one. And then we're going to be back out on the road. We're doing concerts in Florida, North Carolina, Maryland, and New York. So you can check out our website. We start in St. Pete, Florida on Friday, September 9th. and we go to Orlando, Gainesville, Miami, and then we're in North Carolina. After that, Charlottesville, Chapel Hill, Greensboro, Asheville, working on a Raleigh stop. And then we come to Greenbelt, Maryland, and Middleburg, New York. And I might have gotten all of them there, but it's all on our website. So we invite you to catch up with us live and stay tuned with us here online. Anything else I needed to remember to say on this Sunday in August?
That's all I can think of.
If we didn't get to your song this time, we will certainly have a chance to do it another time. I saw that Karen shouted out Bread and Roses, which we will be doing as we get into this season around Labor Day. So definitely. I'm sure that song will come up. And thanks for folks who did make requests that we got to sing or that we didn't get to sing. We enjoy doing this with you. It's fun to be able to be spontaneous with you all. We will have a little bit of a Zoom hang afterwards, even though we've already started the celebration here. So thanks for joining us if you've been watching on Facebook Live, and thanks for watching on YouTube after the fact. We hope we will see you
Take
again.
care. See you, Facebook folks.